Hello and welcome to Spinera, and this is indeed a civilization-inspired game where you, well, as you can see on the screen, there's a slot machine, yes. So you use a slot machine to gather resources, and then you use those resources in strategic decisions to determine what kind of civilization you're going to make. So we're going to play, and we're going to see exactly what we can do. So we could select here between, this is the demo by the way, if you want to check it out, there is a link in the description. So Cleopatra we have, and Diok. I have no idea how to say that, so I do apologize. But yeah, otherwise we can, well, you can see here exactly what we want, what we have available. So Cleopatra, as you can see, is a very much cultural leader. And the fellow here, Diok, is a science guy. So I'm actually thinking what we're going to do is we're going to do science. We're going to do science victory, or try to do science victory if we can. And yeah, there's quite a lot of slot machine stuff going on here, and I'm a big fan. I like slot machines for me personally, you know. But maybe if you don't, then maybe this is not for you. But I think it's actually got a lot of very, very cool features. For example, you can build wonders, as you can see right here. And you can see that what you can do with them is you can place these wonders on any grid tile. If a blur symbol, whatever it might be, lands on it, you generate 2 additional resources. This bonus increases by 1 for each era. So very, very cool. Then you can take a look at your deck. The deck isn't really a deck of cards, it's just a deck of symbols, and the symbols go on your slot machine, as you might expect. And then you also have armies. So you have units, and these units can go into battles, and they can also go on expeditions. And you can train these by spending either money or military resource, whatever that is. So yeah, that's what you can do. And otherwise, you can launch an expedition to attack, gain resources, and era score bonuses before your next spin. So if you want to do that, you can. Now, every single era, you have 10 spins. Now, what you need to do is you need to score at least a certain amount of era score. You get era score for matching symbols on the slot machine. So hopefully that's understandable. Otherwise, we're going to discover a technology here. So you can see, add 3 library symbols. I think that actually seems really, really good. Probably going to do that. There we go. And so there we are. So it counts as a science symbol, generate 3 additional science resources when in line. Very nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to spin our first spin here. You can see that the time also advances every single time we spin, and you can see that we're going to get resources for that. I am going to continue doing this. Let's see if we get lucky. Okay, we're getting a little bit lucky with the military right there. That's not too bad. Maybe we can do a little bit more. We got a little bit. Okay, we're going to just discover a new technology here. I'm just going to try to discover as much technology as possible. Increase resources dropped by battles by +2. Science. Okay, so I've got a little confession to make here. I'm not a big fan of the battles in this game. I feel like the battles are extremely difficult. I don't know whether that's just me. Maybe I don't understand them correctly. That's probably the case. But you'll see when we actually get into them. So I'm thinking we're going to go for granary here. Counts as an economic symbol, so that's pretty nice. We're going to be getting a little bit extra here. And you also have random events. Yes, a random historic event. Let's do it. And this is all randomized completely here. And there we go. You've got an idea. By firelight, a thought strikes like lightning. Shapes align, patterns reveal, and you gain something or other. Yes, we gained 5 science there, so that's not too bad. You can also lock symbols as well, by the way. So you can click on the symbols here, and then you can lock them in place. And that would obviously mean that you can, lock specific ones. So if you want science, or you get something specific that's really, really powerful for you, then obviously you can just lock them, and then they won't move. And from my perspective, I think I'm perfectly fine with just letting it just be completely random. I find it much more fun when it's random, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, there we go. We found this. I didn't actually get to read that. Unfortunately, the text went away a little bit too fast. But we can plan an expedition if we want to. Shall we plan an expedition? Let's do it. We've got quite a lot of this right now. So let's see if I can maybe do something. So let's see. I can train these guys. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do a whole bunch. Let's do a whole bunch. Can I upgrade these? No, doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like I can actually upgrade these right now. That's kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to do that. Okay, yeah. So we'll just train these. I'm just going to train a whole bunch. I have no idea how many to really do, but yeah, there you go. All right, let's do 14 of those, and then we're going to do a battle spin, and we're going to be up against some wolves and some barbarians. And hopefully, oh yeah, nice. Look at that. We got a match right there. That means they gained more armor. Very nice to see that. And we're going to get the opportunity to attack them. They're going to get the opportunity to attack us. As you can see, we are actually not losing that many people, which is pretty nice. And there you go. Okay, we can do the next round. And you can see we're fighting against the same people. Or actually not fighting against the same people, but technically the same people, kind of. Because as you can see, we have the numbers on the right side of the screen there. Let's see if we can actually make something happen here. Ooh, we might be in a spot of bother. Yeah, as you can see. Wow, okay, next round. We've got maybe good luck. Oh, yeah, no. Actually, nice. Actually, not too bad. Look at that. We're getting massive, massive damage right there. Probably going to be able to kill pretty much every single one of these in one shot. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Instant kill right there. Now we just have one barbarian remaining. We might actually be able to make this work. I'll be very surprised. I'll be very surprised if we actually get a victory here. Oh, wow. Look at that. We actually did it. Look at that. There you go. Additional 20% era score. We got massive amounts of culture. We got a little bit of military as well. But yeah, you can see just how potentially difficult the combat is going to be. I'm actually very surprised I managed to do anything there. But there you go. All right. Let's have a look. I think we'll go for a code of laws. Acquire a great person. This is pretty fantastic. Let's go for Guanshong, and then we'll use that immediately. And we're going to acquire another one. Let's generate this, Apollonia. We can use her immediately as well. And then let's do enhance and seal one of these. There we go. And then let's acquire another one. Double resource generation when defending. We could do that. Increase the winning odds of next battle by 5%. Sure. Okay. There we go. We got an archery for some reason. Okay, that's pretty nice. Replace one symbol with this. There we go. We can replace a battle symbol, I guess. Let's do... Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, let's just replace that one. We're going to get a little bit of extra culture for that. Let's discover another one of these technologies. Generates 3 resources per spin. Yeah, we could do this, though. If any militaristic line is created, adds 1 multiplier. Or we could do the barracks. I think the barracks sounds pretty good. Let's discover more technology. Increase the era score generation of all culture lines by 1 for each symbol. That might be pretty cool. Or we could do this one. I think we'll go for writing. Let's go for writing. That sounds nice. So yeah, you can see here we do have a cap on the amount of technologies we can have. We have 10 as a maximum. And we're just going to roll here. Let's hope we get relatively lucky. Okay, not particularly lucky right there, but that's okay. We're gonna see if we can. Well, we're getting a load of militaristic here, which I'm not that. As I say, I'm not that big a fan of. We could get a wonder, by the way. As you can see, we can actually build a wonder, so we can build a pyramid here, or we could go for Stonehenge. Maybe Stonehenge would be the way to go. It's actually quite funny. I don't really want to do that, to be honest. I'd like to do more science, but we're not really getting particularly lucky with that. Let's go for the pyramids. Let's build the pyramids. I don't even know where to put it. Let's build it right in the middle, I guess. And let's go on an expedition as well. Let's see what we can do. So we've got archers available. Does not take damage when attacking. So this is really, really powerful. And maybe... Can I actually upgrade these to... Let's get a whole bunch. Can I upgrade these? For some reason, I don't seem to be able to upgrade them. I don't really understand how I can upgrade them or not upgrade them. It's kind of weird. I don't really get it. Oh well, never mind. Okay. Let's just... Wow, we've got 30 of these guys? Are you serious? Okay, yeah, I think I have way too many archers, but I think we should probably be okay. Let's do this. Yeah, I've got loads of archers. Look at this. That's absolutely incredible. Okay. Well, we're not going to take any damage when attacking with these guys, but they are going to immediately get just absolutely crushed, in my opinion. Oh, nice. Good damage. Good damage. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, as you can see, they are going to get instantly murdered. Wow. Okay. How did they? How does the wolf attack every? I don't know. They attacked so often. Whoa. Wow. Okay. This is actually kind of crazy. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but yeah. No. We seem to gain. We seem to gain a lot of stats right there. Okay. We should have a pretty easy time of things as long as we can survive. For some reason, the wolves are attacking so much. I don't know how they're able to do that, but yeah. There you go. Nice. We killed one of the mammoths. Okay, unfortunate for me. Shall we lock all? We could lock all here. No, I'm just going to do next round. I think that's probably fine. Wow, we've got so many archers. Oh, that is insane. Yeah, look at that. Wow, that's some pretty big buffs right there. That's really nice, actually. And because we're going first, we should... Wow, the mammoths are so hard to kill, actually. But yeah, because we're going first, we should have the ability to at least kill quite a few. And yeah, I'm actually... Can I lock all? Next round? Yeah? Do we get them? Yeah, look at that. Okay, this is actually insane. The amount of stats that we have now for one of these guys, literally 32 HP on one of them. I mean, really? That is amazing. Okay, yeah, we should be able to do some pretty nice damage here, so much so that we should be able to win. Yeah, archers are the way to go, apparently. Yeah, archers are definitely the way to go. Did a great job there. Actually winning battles. Surprising. Yeah, because this is not something... I wouldn't have expected it, you know? Okay, so let's do enhancing a science symbol. Let's generate this. There we go. Get another one. Replace one symbol with this. No, we're just going to enhance this, I guess. Or we could get this. 15 militaristic. Yeah, let's do 15 militaristic, I guess. And then we'll enhance one of these. There we go. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now we can actually get Stonehenge. So we're going to do that. Let's build Stonehenge round about there. And then we're just going to spin. Spin to win. Spin to win. Ah, hello. Yes, we're getting a very, very nice benefit here. Look at that. Massive amounts. And we might even... yeah, we're getting loads of militaristic, actually. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I have gone for militaristic. It's definitely not my... definitely not my intention. Definitely not my intention. Oh, look at that. 30 militia added to the army. Wow, that's kind of crazy in itself. Okay. I'm very much looking forward to using that. Okay, we got a battle. This is an upcoming battle that we have to deal with here. Felled logs, scorched earth, silence too still, then war cries. Blades glint from the hills. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so, yeah, I've got loads of archers. We've got how many barbarians to deal with? 2 barbarians, 1 mammoth, 3 wolves. Should be relatively easy, right? Should be relatively simple. So, can't actually upgrade these guys. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, let's just do a little bit more here. And we can actually train some militia as well if we want to, but there's no real point. We've got 30 of them. Might as well just be chill with it. And let's just see what we can do. Okay, so do we actually gain bonuses? No, we don't gain... Aha. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. We do not gain bonuses if it's not the same unit. So theoretically, the best course of action would be for us to inherently just stack the same kind of unit. Because if we stack the same kind of unit like archers or whatever, basically, we're going to be getting so much more statted. And that's going to really boost us up a great deal. But we seem to actually be doing relatively well so far. I mean, not too bad. Yeah, as you can see, I believe, yeah, there's just 1 barbarian remaining. I mean, I've got such a large army right now. I personally don't think anyone can really fight us right here. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go when we actually get into some, shall we say, more advanced era. As you can see, we basically got nothing for that. Our resources were not that good. We could plan an expedition if we wanted to. I'm not sure if we will, but we're going to get Golden Age. As you can see, we're going to get the Golden Age just a moment. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get that. And there you go. Golden Age reached. Nice. And now we can do a little bit of something here. So let's have a look. I think we're probably going to go for a multiplier. We're going to go and try to plan an expedition as well. I would like to get more archers. I think more archers is probably the way to go for me. Let's get another 12 of those. There we go. And then, can I upgrade these yet? For some reason, I still can't upgrade these. I don't know why. There's just a cancel button. It doesn't allow me to do it. I would assume that I need to do it on the actual kingdom management screen rather than the battle screen. So that's obviously my bad. Anyway, we've got 5 barbarians. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. 5 barbarians and 1 mammoth to deal with. This is actually kind of dangerous. Might have some problems here, but thankfully we are getting some nice bonuses for the archers. Look at that. Massive damage coming in from one of those. If we can attack first. Yes. Nice. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. That is wonderful. Exactly what we wanted. Unfortunately, the barbarian did manage to... Oh, no, never mind. He actually ended up dying. Okay, that's wonderful. Let's lock in these guys because we've got all archers, basically. And we are just going to go ahead with those once more. We should have a pretty decent time here. As you can see, we've gotten basically doubled our HP with some of them as well. And maybe we will be able to lock again. Nice damage. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. There you go. Super, super easy victory there for us. Very nice. And yeah, technically, we're done. So at the end of our spins, we will then advance to the next era. I'm probably going to be getting... I actually don't know. No, I'm probably just going to be getting this. I think this is absolutely fine. Just try to get some more of that. Let's do this multiplier right here. And yeah, my army. So as you can see, this is where we can actually upgrade things. So we are going to upgrade. No, we can't. Okay, no, we actually can't. Never mind. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to, but it looks as though I can't actually upgrade anything. Ah, it's because we haven't gotten to the classic era yet. Is that true? Maybe. I'm actually not entirely sure about that. That's something I don't know about. Anyway, we'll just do the spin and we'll see what we get. Oh, nice. We actually got a one of those big bonus ones. Very nice. And this is a wild, by the way, right here. So it can basically match with anything. Getting some very, very nice bonuses there too. Let's discover something. Okay, add 3 monuments, generate 3 rows. Now we're going to get masonry. Thank you very much. And let's just do another spin. Okay, what do we get? Okay, we got a little bit more era score. The next era is going to be very, very difficult to do. I'm pretty sure we're going to have some issues with it, but let's have a look. Maybe we'll be lucky. Acquire a great person. Let's do it. Discover defensive tactics technology from the classical era. Sounds good. Let's do it. Yes. Increase base winning rate of battlefronts by 5%. I'm actually not entirely sure what that means, but okay, we'll try it. We'll try it out and we'll see if it's actually any good. Ooh, nice. Okay, look at that. Yes, we're getting some very, very nice matches there. Look at that. Yes, very nice. And we are swimming in cash right now. I'm actually not entirely sure what we should really even be able to do with that, but there you go. Okay, so now we can go to the next. Okay, so here's what's really cool. Now what we can do is we can add a column. So I can literally spend 10 gold to add a column. We can also add another row. So we can expand our slot machine so dramatically here. It's going to be very, very powerful. Increase generation of militaristic, or we could generate this. Increase era score generation of all this by 1 for each symbol on the line. That sounds really, really... no space. No space available. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, what about tech limit? Let's increase our tech limit. There we go. Now we can get this. There we go. Keep symbol +2, bonus spin +3. Yeah, we'll go for the bonus spin. And we've got a little bit of extra cash so we could get another great person. Enhance and seal this. No, I don't really care about that. We can remove a symbol from the deck if we want to. I don't really want to do that either. So I think what we'll do is we'll just select some resources here. And we'll get another science. And there we go. All right, now we can discover more technology. Add 3 stables. No, generate 1 resources for each gold line. I guess we could do that. And yeah, so as you can see, now we can spend gold to unlock more space in our slot machine. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're literally just going to uncover absolutely every single thing because we know how effective that can be. If you've ever gambled in your life, you'll know that having more is usually going to pay you better. So let's do it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we might get a multiplier right here. Might have gotten lucky with that. But there you go. Look at that. Yes, yes, yes. We are gaining more. We're gaining more of this. More era score. I need 750, by the way. 750 era score. I highly doubt I'm going to be able to do this. But let's give it a go, shall we? Let's give it a go. Maybe we'll be really, really lucky. Maybe we'll be able to get 4 matches or something like that. Because you can see here that we're not getting particularly lucky with that. And also, obviously, this is a multiplier as well. It would be super fantastic if we could get our hands on that multiplier. And we are getting some bonus spins as well, which is actually kind of nice. So we don't really have to worry super hardcore about it, I guess. But yeah, we can train some spearmen now. Deals double damage when defending. So I guess we could just train some of these, I guess. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of nice. And let's see, are we going to get lucky? No, we didn't get lucky whatsoever. No matches at all. Actually pretty bad. Yeah, as you can see, my era score is absolutely terrible, but maybe we'll get lucky here. Nope, certainly not. Wow, okay. That's kind of bad. I mean, we're getting a lot of resources, so I guess that's kind of nice. Maybe we're going to be able to build something like Machu Picchu, for example, or maybe the Great Library. It would be kind of nice if we could do one of these, because it does give us more era score. You can see that. It gives 150 era score, so it would be wonderful if we could do it. I can't discover any additional technologies either. Personally, for me, I feel like it would be really, really nice if each era would just increase the amount of technologies you could have. Because at the moment, right now, I am basically capped. I don't think... Can I do this? Yeah. You may replace an existing technology. Okay. So, Ooh, yeah, I guess this one. I guess I'll replace archery or something like that. I guess that's kind of okay. Double your current resources, max 40. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. That's going to get me another 30. That's pretty nice. We can also do this. Let me see. Maritime trade. I guess that's kind of nice. I actually don't know what I'm even going for anymore, to be honest. I guess we'll do this. Replace defensive tactics or something. I'd kind of like to get the resources to be able to create these. So I think we're just going to just roll a whole bunch now. Just literally roll a whole bunch and then see what happens. Oh, we're getting potentially quite lucky. Oh, yes. Very, very nice. Very lucky right there with the wild at the front there. And we're also getting some really, really nice multipliers as well. And now we just need science. Oh, actually, I can actually make this. I can make Machu Picchu right now. So that's what we're going to do. Let's make it... I don't even know where to make it, to be honest. I think we'll probably just make it around about... What does it actually do? It's actually one of these. So let's make it round about there. There we go. Symbol added. That's a wild. We've got another wild that has now been added. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Okay, this is fantastic. This is looking really, really good. Look at that. So much era score from this. We now have 313. We have 6 spins left. That's not very good. Yeah. Maybe it's going to be bad. Oh, no, actually, never mind. We made it. How did I make it? What? How did that happen? I have no idea. I have no idea how that happened, but apparently we made it. So I'm not going to question it. I will not question it. But yes, we apparently made it somehow. Let's try to get to the golden age if we can. It's going to be highly unlikely that I'm going to make it, but I said that last time, and then all of a sudden we had we had what we needed. So I guess we'll see. And this is a historic event for us right here. We generated 14 science. That's pretty nice because that means that we can now get the Colossus. Let's get the Colossus. What is it? It's a militaristic symbol, so let's put it round about there. And there we have it. Okay, so we've got some more wilds added as well. There we go. And we might have... Nope, nothing. Okay. We're getting slight era bonus there, but I need to get 1.5. 1.5k would get us the golden age, which would be very nice. I need some more culture to be able to build the other wonders. Yeah, getting pretty unlucky with that for some reason. I don't know. We're not getting any culture whatsoever. We got a little bit, but that's pretty much it. We could acquire a great person if we wanted to, so I think we're going to do that. Let's see. Yeah, that's not actually going to help me at all, so I'm going to skip that. Let's do it again. W current resource. That's actually kind of nice. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. We can discover another technology if we want to. Yeah, why not? 30% chance to increase era score by 1 for each of this. Okay, that seems kind of nice. I don't really like the stables and the barracks and stuff like that, so I think I'm probably just going to exchange that a little bit. And then we'll see what we can do. Yeah, not really great. I'd like another one of these, or at the very least, I'd like to build something. If we could. Yeah, not getting lucky on that. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Ah, you found a friendly tribe. You've generated 14 militaristic. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yes. Yes, we might have something on our hands here. We might be able to get something really, really good. No. Unfortunate. Okay, I was kind of hoping that we'd be able to get a little bit more culture, because if I can create one more of these wonders, I would then have exactly what we needed. So we're getting very unlucky in that regard, but this is our final spin. We've got another event. Ah, we got another... Oh, dear. Yes, so this is where things get really, really dicey, because as you can see, we still have random archers and stuff like that, and for some reason, I cannot upgrade them. I think maybe that's a bug. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's a bug, or maybe I just haven't done something that allows me to upgrade this stuff. But yeah, as you can quite clearly tell, this is going to be really, really simple for us, or should be really simple for us, because all I have to do is literally just train these guys. Let's train some of these as well. And then we'll just start the battle. I highly doubt we're going to lose, considering we have so many. You could see here that the slot machine has also increased in size, so we have even more. Look at this. We have even more people. And if I can... Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at how easy this is for us. We can just destroy these guys really, really quickly. Yeah, I mean, the archers themselves are just absolutely destroying everything. Because we have so many, obviously. Because we have so many of them. Boom, look at that. That was it. That was the victory. Wow. Okay, that was a lot easier than anticipated. And indeed, look at that. We have reached the golden age with 1 spin remaining. So that was pretty lucky for us right there. Not too bad. And indeed, I think that is going to be it. I don't think I'm going to be able to create another wonder, because I think that's going to be... well, that's going to be the end of this era, and then we're going to have to advance. So I don't think they're going to allow me to do that, which is a little unfortunate, but I think I probably... Oh, actually, wait a minute. No, I can do the Great Library. Yes, there we go. Nice. Now we can then move on. Perfect. All right, so now what we can do is we can get the Swordsman. Okay, so if we wanted to get the Swordsman, that would unlock the technology for us. I'm pretty sure that would get us the technology, but what I'm going to do is I am going to add a column. I'd like to add a row as well, but unfortunately, I don't have enough cash. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try to... Can I not take that and then do it? No, it doesn't seem like it. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, well, never mind. It would have been really, really wonderful if we would have been able to get the, get the extra row. That would have been fantastic, but unfortunately, no. Not going to be able to do that. All right. So I have more technologies that I can potentially get, and indeed what we can do is we can obviously do this, so we get more multipliers, and there's going to be some crazy things happening. Let's hope that we can get some extra cash, because the extra cash is definitely going to be what we need. I need that to be able to unlock this little column here. Wow, we're getting a lot of... whoa, we need 10,000. That is never going to happen, not in a million years. Anyway... If you would like to check out Spinera, there is a link in the description. There is a demo available right now. And if you like what you see, like what you play, then you can add it to your Steam wishlist. Otherwise, I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.